right.
Let's get it. Let's get it in, Pop. Let's get it in because the energy has been up there.
Yep.
Garage Talk viewers, how y'all doing? I hope y'all energy's up there. And if it's not, we're about to bring it up right now. You're tuned in to the right YouTube station. Let's get it popping, y'all. Let's get straight into it. It's Saturday. The NFL
Super Wildcard. Wildcard.
And exactly.
That's why I'm rocking the Ray-Bans, because you know what? It's shiny and bright today.
Because the
Great
NFL playoffs are literally going on right now, okay? And it's a great day. Pops, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Like I just said, you know, it's shiny, it's bright. NFL is starting to rock. NBA is just kicking it. I am so excited. I'm ready to get started, baby. Let's go.
So we are going to go ahead and get started. We're going to get straight into it. Up today, you guys, I said if I had to do it, that we were going to do it. Yo, we're going to bring back the spank. There's some jabronis. There's some teams this weekend who got spanked. I kind of said it last time. I'm sorry if I have to do this. But I'm sorry I'm not sorry. So we're doing the You Got Spanked. We're also going to go ahead and do, for the first time, the Fortune Garage Talk All Sports Spin Board. Y'all might see that down there. We're going to go ahead and roll into that too. And then we got some rumor has it. Rumor has it. Okay. Because I got some sports rumors that y'all are going to want to hear straight up. Is LeBron done with Russ already? Don't even answer the question because we got it coming on later on in the show. So, all right, y'all. Just before we go rolling along, are you good, Pops? How you feel?
I'm feeling great. This is just energy in the city, energy in this country. I'm feeling great. You know me, I'm always about the country. I said we need a cleansing in our last episode. And I think that cleansing is kind of happening, you know. Right. Everybody's coming together. They're not thinking COVID as much. And just the world is just, in my opinion, it's just getting better. So hats off to you, America, and welcome back. It's good to see you back.
Yes, and it's always good to be on the mic because it's so fun and we're about to get it lit. So as we go straight into our first segment, Pops, I need you to go ahead and, since you the Pops, I feel it's fit, go ahead and grab that belt because the first round of the playoffs was last weekend. We're watching kind of the second round now, but the first round of the playoffs was last weekend and I didn't see it coming, but straight up, some teams weren't ready and some teams got spanked. The jabronis got spanked. So what we're finna do now, straight into it, I'm gonna go ahead and get my Pops to go ahead and take this list off my hands so that way he can go ahead and run by the jabronis who got spanked last weekend. Please run them off on me so I can get it going.
Here we go. Let's go. Tampa Eagles.
Okay. Score. Run those scores by me.
31 Tampa, 15 Eagles.
Thank you. You got spanked jabronis. Next, come on.
Chiefs. Steelers, next victim.
Okay, scores.
Chiefs 42, Steelers 21.
You got spanked, jabronis. Let's go.
How about another? The Bills 47, Pats 17. Nobody saw that coming.
And it was bad. It was like, I was watching, I said, is this going to get any better? Is this going to get any better? It got worse and worse. So then I started saying, all right, so there's a pattern going on here. Let's go. Keep them going. You got spanked, jabronis. Let's go.
And last but not least, Rams 34, Cardinals 11.
You got spanked, jabronis. And let's keep in mind, y'all, that some of those points that he threw on that little board there, those were garbage time points. Those games were like 30-point blowouts until they said, we'll give you a little bit of sense of ease. We'll let off your neck a little bit because y'all got spanked.
Especially the Kansas game.
Especially Kansas. Especially all those games. I was watching Tampa game when they were up 30-0 on the Eagles. I was like, okay, this is done. The Bills on the Patriots, 7 straight touchdowns. Okay, this is done. Like, y'all. What? Okay, so as we go
we did not see that coming. We didn't see it coming.
As we get straight into it, so here's what I got. And I'm so hyped up about it. I want to know what you got, but here's what I got on that. Excuse me, y'all, I'm so hyped up. I did not see a Bill Belichick coach team coming out in a playoff game like that. And I'm sorry to put it this way, but you didn't show up. No one looked like they were prepared. That's not Bill Belichick type teams. So, and I picked your guys' defense and all my little personal, little sports better type deals. I picked the Patriots to go ahead and handle some business on the defensive side, thinking that they might be able to go ahead in a cold game, put the brakes on Allen. It didn't happen. you on the offensive or defensive side.
But son, you heard my heart before. You got to learn how to play at that level, and nothing against
I said the
Jones.
same
You know
thing
what?
about the Cardinals.
He has had an amazing first year. You know what? So we take nothing from him, and I think that by year 2, 3, they're going to be back. And what I'm happy to hear to see that, you know how Denver fell off once Elway left, and we had to wait until Peyton got there. They don't have to do that. Brady left. I know Brady left, and now they're still relevant. So let's just tip our hat to them. You know, and same thing with Bills beat. No. I'm sorry. Rams beat the Cardinals. You know, Murray's got to play at that level.
Remember when we did the episode? I said I have not hating on Arizona, y'all. I said I wasn't hating on y'all. I told you there's levels to this. And you know what? I was gonna bring this on later on the show. Oh, actually, it's right here. So that's what I had. Is that? And so we got the scores. The Cardinals, if you remember when the Broncos were getting up there and we got our tails just spanked by the Patriots.
Oh, yeah.
But that was our first, and then we lost to the Baltimore. I said this, is that the Cardinals have taken their first step, you guys. They took their L. But now you got to come back and you got to say, all right, not again. And we got our playoff experience, and now we're ready to take our next step, which is a victory in the first round, and then from what you can take from there on. But, man...
so those are bonus. I don't know what's going on with Philly, the Eagles. I don't know. I don't think they'll ever get there. Well, I won't say that they'll ever get there. I think Jones.
They took an early step. That was like a premature step that the Eagles took. The Eagles, in my opinion, had no business even in the playoff scenario.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
So when they made them, I was like, wow, Jalen Hurts and a couple of their pieces and Goddard, and they got in there. So what I was saying is this is like, I was tipping my hat to the Eagles because I sure didn't see. I'm not hating.
You know what? I'm gonna step over because I agree. I watched a couple of Jalen's games. I thought, you know what, this kid's pretty good. So I expect a lot to come out of Philly in the next little bit. And I almost want to segue into Embiid, but that's
what
not
if
where
they
we're
get
at.
a few pieces on? That's crazy. But what if Philly can give him some pieces? A running back, a good wide receiver.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get him a pass rush. Edge pass rusher. What if they can sprinkle in some pieces of playmakers into that roster? You have your young quarterback, and you've already made the playoffs. I'm not hating.
Yeah.
So you know what?
In the day, Philly's
at the corner store. He likes to give us little problems. I don't think he's from Philly or he's just a Philly fan. But you know what? Y'all got in there, so what can I say? But you know what? Only one can win. So look who's all watching from home. All right, moving on. So number 2, those on our unless you got anything you want to
go ahead. You good.
Well, you know what? Kind of this, real fast. Anything out of those whippings we just gave that was a surprise or anything you want to comment on?
Yeah. Let me see this thing again. I mean, I just thought that. Oh my gosh! I expected Tampa to do what they did. You know what? Hear my heart. Big Ben to get into the playoffs, the Steelers. He did that victory lap, and I wish he hadn't. I mean, I know it's important to say Pixar, thank you for my 18 years.
So when you said that, I was a little confused. To get into the playoffs is the one that he's talking about.
Right, so they won the game, now they're in, and then he still did the victory lap. It's like, whoa, bro, it's too soon. You kind of like, you let the air out the balloon, bro. Don't do your victory lap yet. Go out and win the game against KC.
Let me ask you this, though.
Go ahead.
So they lose against KC.
Right. They ain't lose. They got the bubble.
Because after that first KC touchdown, the floodgates open.
Yeah.
Again, some of those were garbage points. But anyway, so what I was gonna say is this: so is he to take a victory lap on the KC game?
No, they should have maybe.
So then he misses his opportunity, maybe.
But they could have arranged something for after the season. Great job, Big Ben.
He did it
on game 18. I just thought that for me it deflated. Well, because that means I'm done. I'm over. You
took a victory lap, not a loss lap. They lost that last game, and then you want them to say,
they won the 18 game. They lost the playoff wildcard game.
Right, but you want them to take a victory lap on his last game, whether it's win or lose. He lost.
I wanted him to take the victory lap after the season. Thank you, Pittsburgh. I love you guys. You're amazing. Blah blah blah. Do it in downtown, what have you. But I thought that when he was taking that victory lap, he did it for 10 minutes, that you guys are not going to fare well next week. And they didn't.
Well, there is such thing as bad karma, or whatever, however you want to put it. But kind of
Anyway,
like we said last
that's just my
episode,
thought.
hats tip to Ben. If
Great
it really
season,
is the
Hall of
last,
Fame.
it's the last go.
Yeah, he's a
Last
Hall of
word,
Famer.
so-
I
All
don't know
right,
if he's
all right, I'm
first,
excited.
but
I'm
anyway,
excited.
go ahead.
I'm excited. I know you're excited. Get excited if you're not excited. Y'all get excited if y'all not excited. I'm not playing around. Pops, what we're gonna go ahead and do for our viewers is this. We got. I hear. Anyways, I'm joking with you. All right, so Pops, what we're gonna do is this. We got the Garage Talk All Sports Spin Board down there, as you guys can see. That is the fortune spin board of both these playoffs and the winner of the Super Bowl. That's what that is. And so down there you see the remaining teams. What we're about to go ahead and do is we're going to give it a spin. And when we give it a spin, the Fortune Garage Talk All Sports Spin Board is going to go ahead and tell us who's going to win this Super Bowl. Now, we had our picks earlier in the year as far as who was going to go. Maybe I'll
You took
drop
Green
that in
Bay.
here.
I took Buffalo.
No, I took Buffalo and Green Bay, sir.
How you gonna have both of them to win the Super Bowl?
No, we said who's going to go. I said who's going to go. No,
Okay.
you better go check
And
that episode.
you got Green
We
Bay.
didn't take a final winner. You
All right, I
didn't
said
take-
Buffalo. I said Buffalo. I said
I had
Buffalo.
a no. You said
I
for them to
said
go, and
Buffalo.
and then you wouldn't take an NFC team. You wouldn't take an NFC team. Anyways,
Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I'm about to put that clip in here. You know, I better quit playing with me. All right, so we got the Garage Talk Spin Board. We're gonna spin it. We're gonna let the Garage Talk All Sports Spin Board tell y'all who's gonna win the Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and get to it now, you guys. So, all right, guys. Poppy, are you good?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Who we got?
The waves are contouring
I'm
you at all?
good. Ready?
Because what we're finna go and do is do it for a spin. I want Pops to spin this bad boy. I don't know why. But real quick, let me throw a caveat in this. Is that while we have the 8 remaining teams, one game's playing now. Look at her face is all she's so tense. I don't even know what team she's going for. She had a baby blue beanie on. Anyways,
That would be the Titans.
okay. What do you mean? Anyways, all right. So Pops, I want Pops to spin it. I just feel the vibes off of Pops. Pops, please
Here we
tell
go.
Garage
You
Talk
ready?
All Sports viewers who's gonna win the Super Bowl.
Ready to go?
From yeah, I'm super
All right,
ready.
Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. Ready? I can't see who we got.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Viewers, wait. Let the viewers find out first. Bing, we don't even know.
What you got?
Oh! Yo! I love it. I love it. Alright, y'all. So pause. Okay, so what we have down there, and that's gonna stay down there for the rest of the show on that team, is that the Titans are gonna win the Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
I didn't expect to do this episode at this very moment, but we get the fortunate event to go ahead and do it now. Why do I say it's so fortunate, y'all? It's because the game is on right now with Tennessee and the Bengals. Alright,
But they're
So-
down to Cincy.
great. Which leads me to my next question, y'all. What is it gonna take for the Tennessee Titans to win this Super Bowl, starting in this game and moving forward?
You know what? It's got to be a collaborative effort of all. You know, Derrick Henry can't do it all. He's having an amazing game right now. Ryan's looking good, but you know what? Burrows is looking better. So I don't know what it's going to take for those guys to win, other than a collaborative effort by the whole team, the running game, the defense, the quarter. You know what? At this point, you can't make any mistakes at this point. To hurt yourself. So, I mean, even if you get through this Cincinnati game, you have more formidable people waiting in the shadows for you. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
Tell me who's formidable.
Well,
I don't know.
let's be honest.
I'm being
I mean,
like, I'm not joking, but there's a name I'm not even thought there. Who's that formidable team we don't want to talk about? Who is it?
well, Buffalo, of course.
Okay,
For me,
good
it's
for 'em.
Buffalo. Who
All
are you
right.
going with, Kansas?
And that, exactly. So,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah. I think that, so I was going to start saying who starts to match up, but I would like to see, no, I don't. I want to see Cincinnati come out of this round against the Titans, and then I want to see Cincinnati play a strong team.
I
Go
love
ahead.
what you want to see, but to put a button on it, you're saying the Titans got to basically play some good football and make no mistakes, and that they can win a bowl. Is that what you're saying?
Collaboratively as
All
a
right.
team, because I think Ryan's having a great season. I think Derrick's back. It's good to have him back. I think he's playing balls out today with having being out, and I don't know if they are the Super Bowl contenders. The Will said Titans. I don't see
I'm
the
not
Titans
gonna
there.
look. I'm gonna go ahead and let's back the wheel up. Back it up. Yeah. All right. Real talk. Let's get down to it. I will back the wheel up. I think that even as we watch this game, 16-6. What is it?
16-6
third quarter, mid with some change left to go in the third quarter. I'm still going with the Tennessee Titans to get this done. All right.
How so?
Hold on. Stay with me. We need old boy, the backup. With the Jets too on the Tennessee Titans.
Actually,
we need the backup to make his plays as well, because I know that Derrick Henry's back, but this is his first game back in for a long time.
I know.
And Tannehill and AJ Brown, they're gonna have to step it up to another level at least this week
and get Julio in the game.
I agree, but at least this week, because if you can do that this week, then you can really have a solid week off for Derrick Henry to get healthy again. And then he can step it up, get more snaps next week. Your defense. The question was this: is what's it going to take for that team to win?
Right. I'm tracking.
So I'm going to back the board and saying that if Tannehill, like you said, can play smart ball, he doesn't turn over the ball. Derrick Henry can make even a handful of big plays, and then the backup can go ahead and solidify his position, and Julio can make some. Listen, when we're talking about Super Bowls, people are going to have to make big plays. I'm not saying for them to be studs.
I'm
Go out there and make for a handful of big plays. Let your defense stand up and get by this week.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. I don't know if that defense is the Super Bowl defense. And I don't think.
But the question was, let's see what we can do is for this team. They're gonna if they're gonna win this. Their defense would have to.
Yeah.
They would have to stand
Here's
up.
what it takes to do it.
Y'all would have to stand up.
Yeah.
And if y'all can't, then we already know where this is gonna go. So I'm so curious, especially with the scores for what it is, to see how this all pans out. Garage Talk All Sports Fortune Wheel. Were you right or were you wrong? We will find out. Unless you want to take your own pick, go ahead. You want to choose a Super Bowl pick. Quickly, if you want to. It's just up to you.
AFC, NFC. Does it matter?
A Super Bowl pick. 3, 2,
I got none.
1.
Because I'm still waffling between Buffalo, Kansas, Green Bay, Tampa Bay.
A Super Bowl pick, Buffalo. Bam! Putting me on the board.
Yep.
All right. Deal me in. All right, moving on. Okay, so we got the spin board. We already went to the jabronis, y'all, which leaves us to some rumor has it. Rumor. What? Okay, but real talk, y'all.
These rumors.
I know.
Me every day.
Sometimes get away. Hey,
all these rumors.
Can't take it no more. That's what LeBron said. Did he say that? LeBron was like, all right, straight. That wasn't. Y'all like that? That was not rehearsed. That was smooth though. That's Pops and Son. That's how that works. All right, but real talk. LeBron. This is the first one I got. Okay, and so when I was reading the article, I'm like, so where'd you guys get this from? They're gonna hit me with every report claims. Okay, so I hit you guys with where I read this at Sports Rush. LeBron, report is saying that he's kind of done with Russ. He's playing his LeBron card. He's making his manager moves off the courts, and he's like, bro didn't make the cut. Like, I brought Brody on, and Brody didn't make the cut. So, and I'm looking at it like this, is that from a coaching perspective is what the coach said, is that he's making the best decision he can in fourth quarter, defense-wise, points-wise, and team-wise, and LA-wise. Pops, what do you think about this whole situation?
You know what? I don't really even have a thought about it. One, I
yes,
didn't like.
do.
Well, because off mic we're always chopping it up, but okay, they pulled Westbrook with 3:52 to go in the fourth quarter. I thought, like, why? And then for them to be like, I don't know. I just think that squad is just too old. AD's out and they're not doing well. So, you know what? I'm not happy with the way they're going, the direction they're going. I think they should have never traded off my boy Copas. He's in Chicago. He's balling out.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what that is. So, I mean, why'd you bring in Melo, Westbrook? I mean, this squad's too old for me. I'm not there.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Let me say something, because I have what I
kind of chop that up. I know what I want to say.
But we had and I just thought about this like as we were talking. We had the episode in 2021. Okay, we had the whole episode about the whole stacking of teams.
Yes, we did.
He stacked his team up. He being LeBron stacked his team up.
Wait. What did he stack it up with? Remember you did that little segment?
Yes, I did the Uncle Drew. And yes, his older players, but he stacked it up with his boys. That's what he stacked it up with.
He didn't stack it up with nobody though. They're not.
It's
nobody.
not panning out necessarily right now, but this is what he thought. So you're kind of making my point. You're saying like he stacked up with nobodies. Well, LeBron
not
thought that
nobodies. Just guys who are at the back end of their career and they're done.
Valid. But LeBron thought he was stacking up with valid potential to get a ring. So stacking, as to our point back there,
I would have done some
especially on how you do it, doesn't always work. Look, stacking didn't work. I don't think it's worked for Brooklyn right now because it doesn't always work because the pieces of the puzzle don't always fit. In that position, it's Kyrie. He doesn't fit. You cannot play just away games. And like I told Pops the other day in the kitchen, all right, so he gets to play the away games. Okay, fine. But when you guys make a game 7, what if it lands in New York?
Right.
And he can't play?
And I think you need to be clearer. I think that needs to be clearer. Explain what do you mean by the away games. Let's just
okay, so for people
check it out.
You should. Okay, I'm not gonna say you should or shouldn't know. If you don't know, Kyrie can only play away games because the state of New York is like, bro, you didn't get vaccinated, so you can't play in your own stadium.
Thank you.
And Kyrie's like, bro, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And so now he can only play away games, which is fine. That's his decision. He's a
but
grown
it's
man.
hurting the team from the opportunity.
Exactly, that's his decision. But when a team needs you, bruh, and it's gonna come down to a game, a home game, where they need you. You can't play. You can't play. And that's where I leave that. You can't play. We're done.
And you know what? This stacking thing, I love that episode. They've never all have played long enough to even gel. Harden's been out.
That takes a year or two.
Yes. And they've never played together well.
And they've been unhealthy all year, so they don't.
And not even just this year, last year.
But let me tell you something. The NBA season is long. And I can recount several years in the NBA where analysts, fans, whoever you want to say, hit the panic button at the beginning of the year. And by the end of the year, that team was who we thought they were. And so don't get it twisted. Don't be surprised if LA still makes a great push because we know who we know who LeBron is. We know who AD is.
First of all, he's got to get back on the court.
He is.
AD.
No, he'll be there. So the thing about it is, and we know who Russ is. Russ is not a bum. Russ is a baller.
He's not.
You don't average a triple double without being a baller. Period. All right. So that's what we got on that. That's the first rumor. Second rumor, can't take it no more. Hey, Peyton and Elway are up on separate bidding groups to go for the ownership of the Broncos. So let's just make it fun. Let's get some more drama. Groups to go ahead. They're not going to take it on full front. They're in groups. But anyways, let's just take this whole drama thing a little bit further. Who are you rooting for? Which group are you rooting for, Pops? Do you want the Peyton group to go, or do you want the John Elway group to go?
You know, I've seen the John Elway group, the 2015 and 2012 John Elway group bringing in Peyton. That was amazing. But you know what? He hasn't really. Well, I don't know. Let me stop. I want to be clear. I think the Elway group might be onto something by bringing in George Payton as a new GM. And he said, you know what? Let me get out of the way. Let's let some fresh blood get in here and really run this team.
He put himself to the side.
Yeah, he did. And I thought that was wise because you know what? Jerry Jones could learn a lot from that. And that's not for here or there, but we're talking ownership. Jerry's got to get that out of the way. Because you've got to get out of the way and hire pros and professionals to do what you're not capable of doing.
Answer my question, please. Which group are you voting for?
Peyton. I want to see something fresh. You know what? It's a new era, new school, old school. My way of thinking on this show has not been consistent with what the world is today. And I like your viewpoints on the Gruden and the Olympics and all the things that we've talked about. It's a fresh, new perspective. And I want to see a Peyton group, air quote, come in. Let's see what these guys are doing. I'll give you three of them. The Rams. You know, if you look at the Saints with the older coaching style and you know that. Now look at the Rams, young. Look at the 49ers, young. Look at the Cardinals, younger. the younger perspective is what we need today. Not like what we need. It's just what's happening.
It would be
it's
different.
so different than the NBA. One person in the NBA can like make the whole, season, the year, what have you. NBA, it's a collective team, coaching,
right.
ownership. Right. It's a unified effort in order to win championships in the NBA, in the NFL.
I got you, and I feel you on that. Honestly, I'm voting for the Payton group too. I can't lie. For many reasons that you said, we need a fresher.
Yeah, think outside the box.
Yeah, we need a fresh look. And the thing is, we've never really struggled on defense. We've never really struggled on defense since I've been born.
77,
okay?
Orange
So
Crush.
what I'm gonna say is this: like, we need some offensive minded gurus and power and ownership there and take accountability of all
the games from a different
we just can't
perspective.
be
These young
putting
guys.
up these stud 17 points, 21 points.
Yeah.
Teddy put up a little bit more this year, but we need to have that consistently. We need to be having these 30-point games. We need those. All right, so moving on. That's the rumor for that. If for now it's just rumor, some big baller could come and buy the team who's not even part of Payton in Elway. It's just
honestly, would you like to see Elway or Payton as the owners or some outsiders?
No, I want an outsider who's like, bro, I am dying. I'm chomping for a team like this. I got the pockets, and put me in, coach. That's what I need. And I don't know who that person is. I don't even know who's rich like that. So
well, hopefully he's not a Mumford.
We just need to get this going. All right, so next. Ooh, I really want to know how you feel about this. Don't get distracted by this first name. I hardly even want to say it. It's the second name that I want. Rumor has it that the Broncos are in for Aaron Rodgers again. Okay, whatever. And Kirk Cousins, more specifically.
What's the specific question?
How do you feel about them going for Kirk Cousins as the fill-in option for all of our problems?
Much of the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I want to go
You
out
think
there
that?
and get
So, all right, hold on.
like Trevor Lawrence.
Give me
Justin
this.
Fields.
Give me
Let's
this.
just start
We got
fresh.
Case Keenum, I think, from the Vikings, and that's where Kirk's at now. So you think it's gonna be another Case Keenum situation?
Yeah, I'm just kind of disillusioned with all of the stuff, the same old stuff. I'm ready for like I want it.
You want a young cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, because you know
I want to
why?
answer for Pops. He wants a young dude.
Well, back in the '70s, we had Craig Morton. He was great. And then John Elway came in. Be mindful, you said the Broncos, okay? I can't talk about everybody else. I just want a lone, like even the Patriots with Tom Brady. I want someone to come in and just, I'm here, yeah, okay, I stunk the first year or so, and now I'm ready. And I want that to be like the 2025, 2028, and it just has been some amazing football.
Competitive.
And that's what I want. Yes.
Got KC
Kansas, yes,
and LA.
Yep,
I want to compete with both of those teams.
And it's not
their
just
quarterbacks.
the competitive nature of it, just Hubert, Mahomes,
yes, exactly.
Carr is kind of in the middle, but they have
He's better than what we've had.
They have long years of just enjoying that type of football, and I'm ready to get back to that.
Yes.
It is so amazing when you bring in a young guy like Cincinnati and Burrows. They're going to have years of just amazing football in those states.
And you know what? I didn't have this on
Arizona.
Yeah, exactly. There's a couple teams. So that's what I'm saying. It's like I didn't have this on the show, but I like where you're going with that because there's so many teams. So I like Miami. I like how you guys finished the year off.
Yes.
Tua looked solid. By the way, you like my daddy can. It's my daddy can. Pops out it look like a brew, but it's definitely not a brew. It's my money can, guys. I love y'all.
Your baby.
Exactly. So you got Tua, you got Murray, you got you got Jacksonville.
Going. Yeah, I was gonna say
you got
Lawrence.
You got Fields.
Exactly.
I mean, there's so many teams with all this young talent.
And they're gonna have fun.
Yes, and they're set. They're set. Don't make no move.
The first couple of years,
you got don't forget, just because Garoppolo's balling, you still got Trey Lance.
Exactly.
Like, bro, there's teams out there who are set. So
Rodgers. I mean, you're not gonna have that break, and that's why the
let him keep that earpiece in his ear.
To hold their
let
heads
him keep
down.
learning.
Yes.
Let him keep doing that. That's so. San Francisco, to what we went back on our previous shows, is a picture perfect, quote unquote, of how we would expect that it should be done. Now, we don't know how it's going to pan out. It should be done. They got their solidified quarterback in there, and they got their backup dude just ready to go in the chamber. Yeah. He's locked and loaded, and he's learning.
He needs time. Yes.
He's learning.
Yes.
He's learning. No, he's learning. All right, y'all. So, I mean, that's really what we had today. the 3 sets that I said we were about to hit. We hit them up, Pops, unless you got anything that's burning in your soul.
Yes.
Yes, you
Real
do.
quick.
Yes,
We
I
did
love
the
it.
whole NFL just real quickly. We, the Nuggets, we don't have all of our key pieces. We don't. But guys, please hear my heart. You got to hear my heart. I know because we're on the West Coast. Yes, we are. I know we're Mountain Time Zone, but we are a West Coast team.
Basketball-wise,
Yeah,
they put it-
yeah. All of our sports are typically
And really just city-wise, but anyway.
Yep. Son, you know, wait. I have not been a huge Jokic fan.
Oh,
But
yes.
of the last 2 years, I'm not a fan, fair weather
Get to the
bandwagon
good
dude.
point. Get to the good
Bro, he's got to be in the conversation for MVP.
Wait.
He
Wait.
has to be.
Wait. Put the content on what that is for a
Second year.
okay.
Jokic is just playing amazing basketball right now. He is just carrying this team. I watched the ESPN game the other night against the Clippers, and I thought, you know what? I understand basketball. And this young man has truly grown up in the last 3 to 4 years. I remember 5 years ago, you still lived in San Antonio, and you was telling me, get on the wagon. This team is real. I would watch them and say, they don't have an identity. They don't. And it wasn't until they went to the bubble. Where's my camera? It wasn't until they went to the bubble that the team became the Nuggets. They played exceptionally well. We went into so we came out of the bubble. We had 2 game 7s against, I think it was like San Antonio and somebody else. No, Utah and somebody else.
Yes.
This team is
Clippers
real.
in Utah.
When we get all of our pieces back with Jokic and Murray there, guys.
Bro, do you know that I read an article today that said that this man might return this season? I know you're not about to be rushed.
Wait. He's not going to be Murray.
Let's pretend there's no rush, but he might be coming back this season.
That would only help us get into the postseason. I think that Jokic has been able to hold us in that 6th spot for the playoff right now, and I am just ecstatic.
Thank you.
I don't know that we're going to get through the top 2 or 3. You got Phoenix is still up there. Utah still up there. Golden State is back. They don't even have Trey, and they're back.
Trey,
he's not
Clay?
back. Clay.
Yes, he is back. The Splash Bros are.
Okay, maybe
back.
one game.
No. Sorry, I know you be working on the Christmas and
Christmas is over.
He's back.
I'm trying to get back
He's
into
balling
the flow. I'm trying to get back
already.
into the flow.
Dude is balling already.
Okay.
Like
I saw a little clip.
I like Clay, but I'm not trying to be biased. Like Clay's balling, y'all. Like, Golden State. Anyways, the NBA's fun. Since I'm so glad you brought up that up. All right, so just kind of like as I'm thinking, like we're garage talk. We're just keeping it real, and we're gonna wrap up the show real fast. But
Go ahead.
as I just think about everything, I'm gonna put in a quick perspective. LA got some things to do. They're gonna work it out. Golden State's a very consistent team. That's how they always play. That's how they're probably gonna continue to play. They're gonna do that. We gotta get healthy. I don't know what's up with Portland. Portland's in a crumble phase, which is we might have to do another episode. You got Jalen Morant. I said another episode. Put some respect on that kid's name. Jalen Morant. He's in the MVP runnings this year. You got a tough Memphis team that's coming up. I look at the East. Yo, Philly. I'm sorry, but let go of what you can't keep, bro. Let the big man go and be go,
I think it's fair.
and let Ben Simmons go, and that's so much you can build your team with what you get back. But what I'm saying is this: Joel Embiid on the Chicago team, done, game, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Even on Brooklyn, Chicago would be better than Brooklyn at that point.
So you wait. You kind of muttered through that. I want you to clear that up. The narrative is Philly wasting Embiid's prime? I know, bro.
Score alert.
I know. They
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh, so what will they need to do? More of that. It's 15. They're going to kick the field goal. Hopefully they get it. It'll be 16 games. It's about to get good. Here, we're about to wrap up the show. Sorry, guys. Had to do it.
Anyway. You know what? I just think we just need to come back to this because I think that, that the NBA is really heating up.
It is.
I think that
it's
there's
time.
so much to put out there. I think there are 4 top MVP candidates.
Yes.
Seth, Jokic,
Yes.
Embiid. I mean, there's so I don't want to get there now. We're out of time. It's been fun.
Yes,
Great show.
yes.
Thank you very much.
Boom.
It's great to be here.
That's something for y'all to.
That's why I had Ray
come back
Bans
next
on,
show, y'all.
shining bright.
Come back next
Things
time.
looking great.
Because we
Let's
gotta
do
get
this.
into the NBA stuff, and then these games are about to play out, and be blessed. Have a good weekend, night, day, whatever it is for you. Have a good time. And hit that subscribe button. Let's get it. Garage Talk, All Sports, Sun and Pops. Y'all know what it is. Let that beat drop.